Welcome to the Collegian Report. I'm Annie Witt.
And I'm Ella Stiefvater. The Jackrabbit women's basketball team saw their season come to an end last night in the NCAA tournament. SDSU played 7th seed Oklahoma State on Saturday and won 74-68. That set up a meeting with the number 2 Connecticut Huskies on their home court. The Jacks got off to a good start, leading 10-4 after 5 minutes, but UConn scored 15 of the next 19 points. The Huskies got 34 points from Paige Buckers in her final home game, while Paige Meyer paced the Jacks with 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. SDSU dropped to 6-13 all-time in the NCAA tournament and finished the season 30-4 overall, reaching 30 wins for the 3rd time in program history.
Voting starts today for the new student leadership. The Students Association election opens today to select the next president and vice president, as well as senators for the upcoming academic year. Polls opened at 8 a.m. this morning and close tomorrow at 5 p.m. This is the first time in 2 years that the president and vice president nomination is contested.
Current Vice President Hayden Bentz is running for president with current Senator-at-Large Eleanor Westler as vice president. Also on the ballot is Senator-at-Large Sophie Speer, running for president with Wesley Sierra. Bentz is a junior human biology pre-med student with plans to go to medical school after graduation. Bentz has been active in Senate since his freshman year, when he was a Senator-at-Large. He then served as student body vice president his sophomore and junior year. Westler is a junior agricultural communications and public relations double major. She joined SA as a Senator-at-Large last September. Speer is a freshman pre-pharmacy major. She joined SA this past September. Speer was the South Dakota Girls State Governor as well as student council president at her high school. Sierra is a junior animal science and agricultural science double major. He has been involved in student government for 2 years. You can learn more about their candidate and their campaign goals at sdsucollegian.com.
Also up for election are senators for each college. In the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, candidates are Benjamin Anderson, Mackenzie Hofer, and Lydia Stein. In the College of Engineering, candidates include Dominic Delahoyd, Supriya Padel, Mason Pulse, and Lucas Smith. The College of Natural Sciences candidates are Alex Shemek and Victoria Vasquez. The lone candidate running for senator in cafes is Emma Peterson. The College of Nursing senator candidate is Grace Barnett, and the graduate school candidate is Michael Nanner Warfa. Students should get an email with a form with instructions on how to vote. There is also in-person voting on the market stage of the Union from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. today and tomorrow.
South Dakota Governor Larry Roden signed a bill into law Monday that would allow concealed pistols on public college campuses. Senate Bill 100 allows people with an enhanced permit, restricted enhanced permits, or reciprocal permit holders to carry concealed pistols, stun guns, and chemical sprays on public university and technical college campuses. Institutions may restrict the carrying or possession of these items in air quality controlled labs, locations needing security clearance, special events with armed security and metal detectors, and labs with flammable liquids, dangerous chemicals, and hazardous gases. In early February, the SDSU Students Association actually voted 17-6 to oppose the bill. Collegian media will continue to cover this story, so look for updates at sdsucollegian.com.
Coming up after the break, we'll learn about our forensics team, season accomplishments,
and get a preview look at Little International.
In the South Dakota Army National Guard, you'll be part of a modern, relevant, and ready force. You'll train locally to master the equipment used to assist and rebuild our communities after natural disasters. You'll become a leader and a member of a team. If you're looking for adventure, it's waiting for you in the South Dakota Army National Guard. To learn more about serving your community part-time, visit nationalguard.com/sd.
Welcome back to the Collegian Report. SDSU's forensics team earned the Tier 2 National Championship in the Pi Kappa Delta 2025 National Comprehensive Tournament last week at Ohio University in Athens, Ohio. The team secured 3rd place in the individual event sweepstakes, and several members advanced to the quarterfinals, semifinals, and final rounds. Students are now gearing up for the American Forensics Association National Speech Tournament on April 5th through the 7th at the University of North Carolina in Charlotte. Jack's forensics coach, Dr. Andrea Carlisle, says their preparation is intense.
Part of our preparation, we have a work day 2 weeks before the competition where we get together on that Saturday and we work from like 9 to 5 to do practice rounds and practice reps. And we also do this other thing called the grid, which is kind of daunting, where every team member needs to watch every other team member's performances. So I think in the 2 weeks leading up to this tournament, we'll do over 400 practice reps to gear up for the national tournament. And we're just so excited for the opportunity to finish our season strong and represent South Dakota State University.
Several members of the forensics team earn individual awards as well. Reacher Guler played 8th in informative speaking and 4th place in persuasive speaking. Hannah Markley placed 2nd in prose interpretation and 6th in communication analysis. Abby Slater placed 5th in Spanish interpretation. Gavin Eikens placed 2nd in program oral interpretation. Emma Arneson placed 9th in the Parliamentary Speaker Award competition, and Sydney Morgan placed 2nd. And Emma Arneson and Abby Slater winning JV Parliamentary Debate champions.
The search is on for an interim dean for the Van D. and Barbara B. Fishback Honors College. Current Dean Rebecca Bott-Knudsen announced over spring break that she will leave her position after the conclusion of the academic year. Bott-Knudsen will become Dean of the Virginia Tech Honors College beginning July 1st. Before leading the Fishback Honors College, Bott-Knudsen held extension, teaching, and research appointments in the Department of Animal Science since 2009. The Provost's office intends to have an interim dean in place on or about April 22nd.
The American Indian Student Association is hosting the 33rd annual We Too Wachipi this weekend. The Wachipi is a community-wide event celebrating the cultures, traditions, and accomplishments of American Indian students on and off campus. The event takes place in the First Bank and Trust Arena. The official theme is Every Child Matters. They are not forgotten, forever in our hearts. The event goes from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Saturday, then 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Sunday. The event is free and open to the public.
One of SDSU's longest-standing traditions is gearing up for their 102nd annual event happening March 28th and 29th. Little International gives SDSU students a chance to work with, train, and then compete with their cattle, goats, sheep, and pigs on the iconic green wood chips. The event is open to the public, and Little I Assistant Manager Cassidy Stroman welcomes everyone to attend.
I think every student should come out to Little International. You know, every student on campus has the opportunity to participate. We're beyond the College of Ag, and we're trying our best to reach out to everybody and teach them a little bit about the livestock industry and see a livestock show if they haven't. So I encourage everybody to come out and watch. It'll be a great time.
These events will all be held in the Animal Science Arena on the north end of campus. For a more detailed schedule, you can visit the Little I website.
That's all for the Collegian Report this week.
Thanks for watching.